Everywhere across the globe, the liberal globalists are losing ground politically. And we've just seen this in Alberta in Canada. Big provincial election, two major cities in Alberta, Edmonton and Calgary. And there was an election there after 4 years of rule by the New Democrats, who were a left-wing globalist force in Canada. It was a chance for the Conservatives to try and reclaim power in Alberta. And they started the election campaign as big favourites. They were at 55% in the opinion polls, and the New Democrats, Rachel Notley's party, were at 32%. They'd pushed the whole climate change agenda, put new carbon taxes on the people there in Alberta, restricted pipeline development, and he'd pushed the whole sort of LGBT agenda, and were pushing same-sex couples and transgender issues in schools, and promoting this sort of non-Christian agenda. And they were unpopular in Alberta. But as the election campaign unfolded, it was obvious that the media in Alberta, the globalist corporatist media, were completely behind the New Democrats, Rachel Notley and her crew, as were the press, as was the state there, and the unions, the public sector unions. They all were campaigning heavily for the New Democrats to try and stop the Conservatives regaining power in Alberta. And we saw a shift in the opinion polls. The gap closed dramatically. Opinion poll after opinion poll showed that it shrunk. The Conservative lead had shrunk from 23% to 6%. The globalists weren't beaten yet, and they were rallying their supporters, especially amongst the ethnic communities. I mean, Edmonton is about 45% non-white, and also with the sort of what was called the gay straight community, whatever that is, and so many other sort of marginal, what used to be marginal minority communities, but were now entrenched in power in Alberta, were rallying to the cause. And it looked like it could be quite tense at one stage, and a lot of vitriol flowed in the campaign. The usual insults were hurled at the Conservatives, that they were racist and they were homophobic, a basket of deplorables, as Hillary Clinton said. And the New Democrats felt that they might be able to pull up a victory in Alberta. They may well be able to sort of reverse that poll lead that the Conservatives had. But when it came to the vote, there was no contraction in the Conservative poll lead. They didn't win by 6%, the Conservatives. They won by that full margin of 23%. They won, I think it was 65 seats against 25 for the sort of that region for the New Democrats. It was a thumping victory for the Conservatives, and a sign that the people cannot be manipulated by the mass media anymore. They don't believe the fake media now. They can't be intimidated by the insults from the left. These insults have become hollow, they become wooden. I mean, if anyone stands up for local communities, they're just branded racist. I mean, that's farcical. People are tired of these left-wing insults. They're tired of anyone who stands up for the family is called homophobic. Anyone who stands up for our traditional Christian values is called a bigot. We're not prepared to accept that, and people won't accept it. And they showed in the vote in Alberta that it doesn't matter what the globalists, the corporatists, the liberal leftists throw at the populations now of the West, we will not accept their views anymore. We want our will to prevail. And this has happened in Alberta, another great Conservative victory. And of course, at the end of this month, April the 26th, there's a massive election in Spain. And another traditionalist, populist, nationalist party, the Vox party, they're shaking the whole political system as well. And again, they've been vilified by the national media. They've been denied access to the television debates. And they've been treated like lepers but they've used social media very wisely. They've had fantastic rallies. Thousands are turning up to their rallies across Spain now. It's standing room only. There's a real surge in support for the Vox Party. And in some polls they're registering at 18%, in other polls at 10%. But there's a real momentum behind them. And I think they're going to shake the boat in Spain. Right across the West now, they want security, they want their jobs preserved, and they want their cultures preserved, and they want to stop mass immigration, stop Islamification, stand up for our traditional wholesome Christian values. This is the heart of the people now, right across the West, and this is telling politically. So expect a good vote for Vox. Well done to the Conservatives in Alberta for storming back into power, and I hope the Vox Party wins such a lot of seats in Spain, between 40, maybe as many as 50, that they will play a key role in the formation of a government in Spain and take Spain back to its roots. The nationalists are rolling. Thank you for watching this video. We're putting out messages as often as we can now to stir up the people of this nation and the people of the West to fight back on behalf of their nations, to have confidence that we can win. We're trying to buy new equipment. We want to buy a small camera so that we can film outside, and we want to buy some radio mics so we can get good sound quality outside. So we're looking for funds really to promote this work that we're doing. So if you support us and you want to invest in this battle to save our nation, there's a PayPal link in the description. If you can, please make a donation. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Ring the bell as well so you get a notification of any future videos we make. We're turning out 2, 3, 4 videos a week now, and we're going to keep on this battle until we win. Thank you.